From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Wilyer Abreu.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Jonathan Aranda leading things off and takes a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
That's a ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side,
ball.
but that rolls foul. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Goes down looking.
Batting second, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one, Carson Williams.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Just underway here at Fenway. On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And the 0-2. On the ground. Fires over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, catcher, Nick Cortez.
A 1 down. Flares one into right. And it gets down for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Fifth, the designated hitter, Ben Williamson.
Digging in, Ben Williamson.
Nope.
Smoked on the ground a second. Meyer to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So the Rays strand a pair. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Nick Martinez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Leading off, Jarren Duran.
Left fielder, number
Duran
16,
throws right,
Jarren
bats left.
Duran.
Hitting leadoff in today's game. And so far this year, he's slugging over 500.
That's out.
Strike two. This one in the air, right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
In the air to left center. On the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. And let's take a look at the lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Wilyer Abreu.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Wilyer Abreu swings through it for strike one. One away with a runner at third here in game one of this three-game set. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a pop-up. Caminero. Two away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And a big swing and a miss. Two outs with a runner at third. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Hit on the ground to short. Story to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Carson Williams.
Hey!
No score here in the second. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Ruled a swing. On the ground right side. And that one handled. Two up, two down in the top of the second.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Aiden Smith.
And here's the rookie center fielder.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Hey! Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony.
Hitter, Roman
And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
That's
See
a
if you
ball.
can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And that's
That's off the
outside.
plate.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
1-1 now. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They get the force out on a bang play, but he made it close.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
One out man at first. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a foul out of play. Grounds one to short. Tosses to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Back at the middle in a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bounced up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Rolled slowly to first. Contreras gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Tampa Bay, third baseman Junior Caminero.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero grounded out his first time up.
Hey!
And now the count is even. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Rays held in check here. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Trevor Story with a star scraper. His 21st of the year. And they add on. It's 3-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows. of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2. Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Oh, 1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. On the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Nick Fortes.
Right side, Contreras. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
For Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Ben Williamson.
2 down, bases empty. Ben Williamson will hit next.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, inside.
And down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail in this one, 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. That's out to center field. Should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red
And here's a
Sox,
look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Marcelo Meyer.
ball. That's inside.
In the air to left center. Williams settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
In the air, right side of the infield. Triantos has a beat on it. And that is that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead at 3-0.
Leading off for the Rays, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop
Maybe a little small ball
Williams.
is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board. Well, these Rays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game,
No, that's
so
low.
it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Pitch misses. Full count now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder. 0 for 1 so far. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball. Ball.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
On the ground to third. He's out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit.
Ball one.
And that's in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder Cesar Rafaela.
That one to first,
That's
and
foul.
it goes just foul. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jaron Duran.
First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cole Sulser appears to be getting loose. Englert warming up as well. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Nick Martinez won't go any further tonight. And it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point and will come back with a new arm. Cole Sulser taking over on the mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Runner on the move to third. And it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Now to tag at third, and they got him. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was posed by a lot, not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next,
Leading
Junior
off for the
Caminero.
Rays, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Strike on the inside corner. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out to short. Story tosses to first. Now one gone at the top of the sixth.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Jake Fraley.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. 1 for 2.
Nope. Hey.
Left field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And that extends the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Ben Williamson.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
On a line. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. In the air, left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Relay throw. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 4-3.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Moved to second, and he's back in easily. Snaps it to third. Snap throw. Runner at second. 2 down. The 1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Simpson headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder. Hey! Slings to first. That's the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. The Rays lead it 5-3. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Fenway, still stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And there's a ball. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Kevin Kelly, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Uceda getting loose as well. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
For the Red Sox, designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
The Rays up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin. In the air, right field. Fraley gets there. He's under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Marcelo.
Here comes the
Meyer.
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cole Sulser gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn things over to the righty, Mason Engler.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
That one pulled foul. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, and 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still 0-2. Anthony off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the inning. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 3. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, James Triantos.
Now pitching for the
Peyton
Red Sox,
Toley takes over on the mound.
70.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning. If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Outside, that's the ball.
Toley, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. High fly ball, right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
A little bit
Nope,
high.
that's a ball.
Ball 1.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Got him. 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That's ball 2.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Jake Fraley.
Slapped foul. Yo, one.
That's the ball.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. One left for Tampa, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The Red Sox. Catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. His 13th home run of the season, and just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ball one.
Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. And that is that. Solo homer helps Boston cut into the lead. It's down to 1 at 5-4. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. late on that fastball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
On the ground, right side. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Ben Williamson.
This one smacked out to left center. 2 up, 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
It goes down looking. Down in order go the Rays as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Now pitching for
Kevin Kelly on to pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Popped up. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Here's your 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter Roman Anthony.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Leading off for
And
the
stepping
Rays,
in for the Rays,
shortstop,
Carson
Carson
Williams. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Nope. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-1 now. Out to short. Gets it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Aiden Smith.
crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela gets under it, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
James Triantos next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers. Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead at 5-4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Garrett Clevenger.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Service.
Up the middle, dives, but it's off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Nate Eaton getting some more speed on the bases. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Andrew Monasterio. He represents the winning run. Spits the plate. That's strike one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Step off, throw to first. Eaton back in on a dive. One-run game, bottom 9. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Fastball is outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
I think you attack him in this spot.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him. He's got
And that
first.
got him pretty flush.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Making a move at first, and on to run for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Ball game!
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.